Have a good
Listen,
time.
if they weren't doing that, we wouldn't have got Scarface. You know, you got to be living that life, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I just watched Blowout for the first time. De Palma. That's a fucking sick movie.
Oh, with Travolta, right?
Yeah, that's a really good movie.
I never even heard of that movie.
Me too. I was just on. I use that Criterion app just for movies now because it's like all the movies on Netflix kind of suck because they don't have as many movies like they used to.
There's two movies I want to see. One I saw a long time ago. The director just recently passed. To Live and Die in L.A.
I can't find it online,
yeah, it's
dude.
nowhere. It's the first time I ever saw John Turturro. I remember me and my whole family like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy is amazing.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And then there's a movie that I'd never heard of. It's called White Dog. And it's about a stray dog that was trained by a racist. But it's like it's not done as like a comedy, obviously, but it's like seemed like a fucked up movie. And
White Dog.
Yes.
It's so I tried to watch that movie the other night.
I look up underrated movies of the 80s.
Underrated thrillers I do usually.
Yeah.
Because have you seen Manhunter?
Manhunter.
Michael Mann?
No.
That's a fucking sick movie.
Michael Mann makes sick movies.
He's the man.
All right.
I
got one for you.
Yeah.
As far as early 70s, I always end up there because I love the cars. I love the directors are running wild. We can finally do what we want, so there's all these bursts of ideas. There's a movie called Fat City.
I heard of this. Is that Jeff Bridges?
Yup, and Stacy Keach. And because I was actually, I can't talk about it. I'll just say I had a project and I didn't know how to do the beginning of it. How do we establish where this is? If you're learning how to make a film and you want to for good or bad, just establish where are these characters so I know where they are in the world. I don't think you could do it better than the beginning. I'll just tell you what it's. I think it's Stockton, California, where they shot it. So it just starts with a
scary place
flyover of the city, and it was I don't know what it is like now, but this was you could see. This used to be a thriving, one of those factories. It was almost like California's Rust Belt.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's this really eyesore of a town. And then when they came down, I remember there was sort of this beautiful old building, and then next to it, they were literally knocking down a building of that era, and you could tell they weren't just going to build something else. It was just coming down. Then they were showing people out on the street, unemployed, drinking, talking, hustlers and all that. And then they just show this hotel, and they just zoom in on this window, and then boom, you're in the hotel room. Stacy Keach laying on the bed in his tiny whiteies, and it's just all right, I'm in. What's going to happen?
I'm going to watch it.
Killer fucking
watch Manhunter. Manhunter's sick. Brian Cox,
all right.
from Succession.